Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, most of us seeing some mist, fog, and some light showers right now. A few heavier downpours starting to develop, so we take you over to live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and it's the yellow specks which represent the light to moderate rainfall, and the red represents some of the heavier downpours. So you can see some moderate rain just to the east of the Attleboroughs. A few showers now spilling into Pawtucket and Providence, and you can see a more significant line now developing from Newport into South Kingstown and just to the south of New Bedford in eastern Massachusetts. Now notice our strike counter says 0. I have not seen any lightning associated with these showers. However, anytime you see the red showing up on the radar, you always have to be a little concerned about that. So a few rumbles of thunder are possible through the overnight hours. We're not expecting severe weather, but some downpours and ponding on the roadways is possible. Now, one of the things that we can do with this radar system is actually slice the storms in 3D. And what it allows us to see is whether we're going to see a severe threat. And right now, it doesn't look like that's happening. You can see that little shaft of yellow. When that gets up to the second or the third line, that's when we start talking about, 30, 40,000 feet in the atmosphere. It's nowhere close to that right now. Right now, these storms are not that high. So again, the concern is not severe weather. However, some downpours will be contained in those storms. We are in a stalled weather pattern. What does that mean? Well, it means a storm sits just off to our south and west. Normally the jet stream, or the upper level flow represented by these arrows right here, normally that takes things from west to east and sweeps them away, but that is not happening right now, and it stays in the circular pattern all the way through the work week, keeping chance of showers in the forecast. It's kind of like a big old traffic jam in the atmosphere. And it's creating scenes like this. It's not a pretty scene. In fact, it's hard to see anything on that camera shot right now. Temperature is 59 degrees. Winds are out of the north at 7 miles an hour. Very mild right now, low 50s. We keep it mild in the mid 50s, maybe a few low 50s. But what you see is what you get for the most part with these temperatures. No cold spots overnight. Satellite picture shows the showers starting to fill in, especially east of Providence. That's the most likely location to see some downpours overnight. In fact, our computer model picks that up very well as we go through the wee hours of tomorrow. Notice the red and orange representing where those downpours are likely to be. But even into central Rhode Island, a few downpours are possible. And then tomorrow afternoon, the threat of showers is there. It's tough to pinpoint the time, but we'll see those off and on showers, kind of similar to what we saw today, and then some mist and drizzle overnight. Overnight, some fog, especially across coastal locations. The chance of a thunderstorm is there, but that will be the exception rather than the rule. Low 60s for high temperatures tomorrow. Wind out of the east will keep it a little cooler than we saw today, especially in locations which have water just off to their east, like Newport. Northern Rhode Island, we're in the low to mid 60s here. And for eastern Massachusetts, temperatures in the mid 60s. New Bedford a little cooler at 60. Middletown 59 degrees with those showers in the afternoon. Are you ready for this? Here's that 7-day Futurecast. Raindrops each and every day. Even in the Saturday, I put a few of those raindrops. Optimistically, I'm clearing out the end of the weekend, 68 and drier for Sunday. But I tell you what, keep tuning in. This weather pattern is very tricky, and we'll try to tweak it and eventually push out the stalled storm system.
Does that mean it could improve?
Yes. Well, the improvement could be that some of the days this week won't see showers the whole time, so maybe we get a bit of relief with some warmth and temperatures approaching the 70s. So we'll cross our fingers for that. But it doesn't look great now.
All right, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Thanks, Pete. Still ahead on